Well, my dear children, in the very first stanza of the poem, The Tree, that we have discussed, the why the trees are moving into the forest. I have already told you that the trees are extended metaphor for the woman. The poet was desperate, was frustrated to see the tree that is growing inside her room or you inside her house. She compares the tree in the house to the women who have been captivated, the women who have been deprived to enjoy the freedom of the sunshine, freedom of the light, and the freedom of their birthright. In fact, the poet hates confinement. So, the trees are trying to come or moving out because they are uncomfortable. Why they are uncomfortable? The trees are uncomfortable because they are not growing into its natural habitat. Same is the poet. Same is the forest of the womanhood. They are desperately crying for their freedom. They are trying to move out from their confinement, from their barrier, from their hurdles. So, in the very first paragraph, the disadvantage of the forest is being talked about. Now, there is a simile. No sun bury its feet in shadow. Here the personification is being used. The personification is being used. The expression sun feet is a personified. The feet of the sun. You could easily understand what is a personification. When things inanimate behaves like a human thing. As we know, sun has no feet. But here the feet of the sun is being talked about. It means that the rays of the sun, the feet of the sun means the rays of the sun that is directly falling on the earth. As there is no tree, as there are no trees in the forest, so sun rays are directly falling on the earth. Its feet in shadow. There is no shadow. Shadow of what? Shadow of the tree. The forest looks like empty. There are no birds and no insects. So, here very simple. That the no sun bury its shadow. The very poem, why the forest is empty all these days? Why? The forest is empty because the trees have been cut down in a very large number. It is our greed, that man has emptied the forest. We are, we the human being are solely responsible for the deforestation. The wanton deforestation is due to our own greed. All these attempts that we have made had shifted the forest to the home. So, here the pathetic, helpless condition of the forest is being hit upon. At the same time, the poet is hitting upon the pathetic condition of the women in particular. Since very long, they have been not allowed to enjoy the light of freedom, the sunshine of the freedom, the moonshine of the freedom, as they have been captivated. They have been put behind the bar, behind the walls. They are not allowed to step out of their threshold or to the doorsteps. So, here the consequence of the tree that we have cut down, there is a large scale of shuffling of the birds, insects, and other living things. This is in the first stanza. Now, in the second stanza, all night the root work. All night, what the root are doing? It is working. The roots are working. Why? How it is working? The roots are exercising themselves from the cracks of the veranda. It is trying to escape. It is trying to come out. It is trying to free from the cracks in the veranda. The root needs more space and a space for themselves to out. As the tree cannot grow fully, same is the condition of the women who have been not allowed to go out of their homes. They cannot grow fully as they are not given education. The women in early days were not allowed to go to the schools. They were not allowed to go to the markets. So, the condition of the woman in the middle age is being talked about. Here, though you are reading in the present scenario, the position of the woman has changed a lot. But here, the poet has written about the condition of the woman that was the worst phase of the woman, that is the middle age. That is the medieval history. Medieval history is full of the malpractice that was done towards the woman. Now, to discharge them from the cracks, what is the discharge means? Get free. The roots of the tree wants us to get free from those cracks. Discharge. Understood? Discharge. So why do the leaves strain toward the glass? Now the next line. The leaves strain toward the glass. Very simple. The leaves wanted their freedom. The leaves wanted their freedom. So they are straining towards the glass window and the door. Understood? The leaves are straining towards the glass and window. So the plant inside that go out. Now the next line, A small wings stuffed with the extension, long cramped bow. Cramped bow. What is here the cramped bow? The boughs of the branches that the tree is cramped. Why it is cramped? It is cramped because it has not given freedom. The twigs are the small branches that is coming out of the ground. They are stiff with the extension because they are trying hard to break out the prisons of the house. Okay? Now, here the tree in the house is compared, simile is being used, is compared to the patient who is waiting to be discharged from the hospital. Though it is not healthy, but wanted the patient inside the hospital is struggling to go out, and they feel because the patient that is a tree is feeling suffocated, the patient that is the woman who is feeling sophisticated inside the house. So that is the second stanza. Now I sit inside the door, open the veranda, writing the long letters. So who is writing? Who is writing the long letters? The poet. The poet is writing a long letters. Why she is writing long letters? Because she cannot share her feeling. Papers are the most patient. A paper cannot revolt. A paper cannot revolt. So the poet is trying to write her expression in a letter. It was her suppressed desire, the desire that she wants to express through her letter. It was her crying desire for the freedom that the poet is hitting upon. So writing a long letter. Who is writing? The poet is writing a long letter. Now, in which I scarcely mention the departure. Why doesn't she mention the departure of the forest? Why? Hard. She herself, I hard, scarcely means hardly. The poet doesn't mention the departure of the forest from the house because she is filled with sorrow. She feels as if the member of her own family were moving out in a painful circumstance. She is feeling that the trees are the member of her own family. She replicate. She just contrast. She compares her confinement with the confinement of the tree. She is sad because she is feeling lonely in the house. So the girl does not mean the poet does not mention the departure of the forest from the house because she is full of sorrow. She is sad. She is sad because she feel herself. She feel trees as the member of her own family who is moving in a painful circumstance. Now, departure of the forest from the house. The night is spread, the whole moon shine in a sky still open. The smell of the leaf and the lichen still reaches like a voice of the phone. So, what is significance? What is significant in the whole moon? The night is fresh, the moon shines. The important is that the whole moon refers to the complete figure of the moon. Whole moon. complete figure of the moon, because the sky is bare. The moon is fully visible because of empty forest. Why the moon is visible? The night is fresh and the whole moon sky is open. Why it is open? As there are no trees, the forest, the tree has been pruned and cut down, so the moon is visible. So it still reaches like a voice into the rooms. Here the figure of speech simply is being used. The voice, it is feeling like that, the voice that is we make in our empty room. So these are the things that is to be discussed. Now, there is a critical analysis. The tree, that is a complete modern poem. It talks of the greed and selfishness of the man who has cut down the trees, and the man who has not allowed the women, the females, the freedom. The trees have been planted inside the house, but it is not same as forest. We cannot replace the forest through our terrace garden, through the greenhouses, through the conservatories. Of course, they are a substitute, but it cannot replace the forest in toto. So, these trees may be used as a decoration. So, looking at the tree inside her house, the poet feels as if they are moving out of the house. She then imagines that the tree is actually moving out of the house into the moonlight, and this is prose. The window has been broken, and the departure of the film, the poet house, is complete. So here, there is a brilliant imagery that brings out the point of the poem. For example, no sun bury its feet metaphorically conveys the ideas of the tree forest in summer, when there is no shelter, there is no shadow from the sea, and sun directly falls on the earth. The marching of the leaf, who is Brajendra Singh? Why somebody is entering into my classroom with the parent's name? Why somebody is not entering into my classroom with his proper name? I already told you, the student, that they will enter into the classroom with their proper name, with their proper roll numbers and so. But time and again, the students are joining their class with their parents' name. Anyway, so the marching of the leaves and twigs like a newly discharged patient, half dose is a simile that is convey the feeling of entrapped prisoner newly released from captivity. On the metaphorical level, the poem is about pangs of capacity. It applies to everyone, either the human, the non-human. Everybody wants freedom, and those who are not in freedom, they are struggling for it, they are weeping for it, and they are crying. So, whatever the price they are ready to pay, but they want freedom. Tree can be viewed as those who feel shifted and suffocated for the freedom. The poet, being a feminist, has those women in mind who are deprived from the freedom of the sunshine. So, this is what the poem is about. Now, it is your turn. I have discussed the important points of the poem, and then what is the moon here the compared in the stanza? The moon is compared to the broken mirror. The stumbling, falling down. Stumbling means falling down. Is something stumbling, that is falling down. So the moon is compared to the broken mirror. The piece of the moon flashed their brightness in the top of tree. The moon lies broken as is seen by the poet through the twigs of the tree. Now, any other question? So this is what the poem is all about. The theme and the message. Okay? Now, it is your turn. You ask.